Hey guys, it's me, Ramina. It is 7:24 p.m. Sunday, 12th January 2020, and my mom and dad are trying to have like a false arrest made for me, or like have me sent to a psychiatric unit based on like a false evaluation by mental health services, which they can't do so like without my like without um like they can't do that unless I consult with them, and it's optional to me whether I want to consult with them or not, and my option is to choose not to consult with them because um so because I don't want like any kind of false assessment made, because that's what's been done in the past. And I haven't done anything. My sister Aisha had thrown hot food on the floor, which I had made. She was threatening me. She was getting violent with me. She was telling me to commit suicide and that I shouldn't be allowed to live. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling. I do hear a dog barking from outside, so I believe it's like policemen, and like they're I think they're like police dogs, whatever. Like, so I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling until like they've left from here. There's like a maximum of like 12 hours for live streaming. At least there used to be in 2017, from what I know, but perhaps that's changed. The length of um is probably much longer. Not sure. Okay, and let's see. We are 2 minutes 49 seconds into live streaming. I did nothing to my mom. Like, I heard her, she's like on the phone, she made up like a false allegation that like that I physically assaulted her, which nothing like that even happened. Like, they're just constantly doing this. They keep like calling the emergency line and making false police reports in regards to me. Right now, my mom just went upstairs, um, possibly to inform the police that I'm doing live broadcast on YouTube, um, and to not come right now. God, thank God for the World Wide Web. Thank God for live video broadcasting. Thank God for YouTube. because otherwise, like, I don't know where I'd be. Like, they would have probably already made a false arrest or like had me falsely evaluated and put like in a psychiatric unit under evaluation for like a month or so. I'm just for that. I'm not like trying to be like sent to a psychiatric unit um, on false basis, on a false assessment. Gonna keep the camera rolling. I had to go and use the restroom, and now I'm back.
Wow.
Excuse me. Waiting for the Portland police officers to arrive so I can catch them on live recording. Catch them live on social media. These bastards that always make a false arrest on me.
Wow.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's from the Kula. the Portland police, they keep getting more and more like aggressive with me, like to make a false arrest or to have me like falsely assessed by mental health services to put me in the psychiatric unit. वक्त क्या है? It is 7:43 p.m. right now. Again, today is Sunday, 12th January 2020. How many minutes are we in? So we are in, we are about 19 minutes, 11 seconds in live streaming. So my mom is just waiting till I finish the live streaming. So to call the police here, have me falsely arrested or put in psychiatric unit. I don't wanna like have to go to a psychiatric unit, you know, for something I haven't done. I haven't even like gotten violent with anyone. I'm not the one that threw the hot food. The hot food my sister threw on the floor. My schizophrenic sister, my paranoid schizophrenic sister Aisha threw the hot food on the floor, not me. I don't throw hot food. I mean, throwing food is different, but throwing hot food, no, I don't do that. Also, I don't throw food at anyone. I've tossed food on the floor, but it was never hot food. I mean, I know how dangerous it could be, like throwing hot food, like somebody can get hurt with like hot food or hot drinks. So I'm always careful with that. I never ever throw hot food or drinks, like no matter how upset I am, I'll never do that. We are in by, let's see, 21 minutes and 28 seconds. It is 7:46 p.m. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that. Just God, audio. I just can't allow them to keep making false arrests and falsely like having me assessed by mental health services if it means psychiatric unit. I don't know like when I'm being held in psychiatric unit, like what's being done to me. Like I do know that I'm drugged and sedated. And I'm not sure like when I'm unconscious, like what's being done, why I'm unconscious for like so many hours, like when they have me in a psychiatric unit. My belief is I'm being raped by butchers, and that's really scary and disgusting. They're the most disgusting, most foul thing mean, they're sick. Most butchers are rapists. They're not right. In 2017, I suspect that I was when I was injected and sedated. I believe that I was penetrated by like a secret operative. Um, and the reason why I believe that is because like about three months later, like my stomach was like growing out. Like it looked like I was pregnant. I was experiencing, like pregnancy symptoms. And so, I mean, those are the reasons why I feel like the reason for um, them sedating me in a psychiatric unit is to rape me, to sexually violate me. And I'm wondering, like, what my mom and dad are doing to me when they're sedating me, when they're forcing me to eat their food, which they and put narcotics in and sedatives. I mean, a lot of times um, they like try to really force me to eat the what they make. And when I'm cooking, at the moment I have my back turned, they'll like try to slip something in what I'm making. And let's see. I wait for them to leave the kitchen, to leave the main floor. The kitchen is on the main floor, and so I wait for them to leave the main floor. And then when I go to the main floor into the kitchen, they'll immediately rush down onto the main floor. They'll immediately, like as fast as they can, and they'll like assault me with like something they splash on me. Like I'm not sure what it is they're splashing, but my belief is it's like narcotics or like sedatives because like my body feels extremely heavy afterwards and I feel tired and yeah, even drowsy at times. Like I have to force myself to be up like after they had done that. But I just I em- I altogether just try to avoid them like when oftentimes when they do rush down onto the main floor, I rush down into the basement or into my room on the upper level to um, avoid assault by them, to avoid any kind of problems with them. I think I have much more viewers than shown. I'm being shown I have only one viewer. I think I even get like hits on the like button, and I don't know, I don't know if they've disabled my like button or what. I don't know if I think the YouTube staff has disabled likes on my videos, on my video streamings, on my uploads. I think that's just how it is with like most targeted individuals. I'll never get my eyebrows done by that Desi guy again. He messed up my eyebrows so bad. He messed it up so bad. God, there's barely any hair left up there above my eyebrows. He made me look more attractive and more unattractive than I already did. Guys, I used to be really beautiful. Like, I can't say that I don't know. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I used to be very beautiful, and like my my skin, my hair, my nails, like everything's being ruined with like, I don't know, like chemicals and acid and stuff that my mom and dad are putting in my beauty products. I used to have naturally pretty skin, and like, just if you look at my skin now, it looks like there's been much acidic burning done to my skin. My food is being tampered with, my health is being ruined. Excuse me. I have a psychopathic father. He's aggressive, he's physically violent, and he's like sexually violent also. Like a lot of the druggings and sedating has a lot to do with him. He's forcing my mother to do it. He's doing it himself to me. I don't know what to do. He feels that in 2018, in February, on 5th of February 2018, he had assaulted my mom on her skull, on the crown of her head, uh, with a glass candle jar, with a thick glass candle jar. He assaulted her right here on the crown of her head. Um, and her head was busted open. There was like blood gushing out, like, and the blood was very thick, and like it had a jelly-like consistency, and there was like white stuff secreting from the blood, like within the blood. And let's see. And he's the one ended up putting her in the hospital. Yet he keeps telling her that I'm going to, like, like physically injure her so bad that she's gonna have to, like, um that she's just gonna end up in the hospital, or like she's gonna go from here by ambulance. And I haven't done anything like that. I don't think it's possible for me to like I I would not assault her in that way. I mean, it depends, like if she's trying to, like, even in self-defense, I don't think I would like I don't think I would injure her in that way. No. Um, Ultimately, you do have to act in self-defense. You do have to defend yourself if you're being attacked by if you're physically being attacked. um let's check how many minutes we're in. We are approximately 35 minutes 40 seconds in to live streaming, and the time is 8 p.m. Is 8 p.m. He keeps telling my mother that I'm gonna, like, physically injure her. My father keeps telling my mother I'm gonna, like, physically injure her, and um that's not true, because last time it was him, and that was the same thing he was repeating, that, oh, this girl is gonna injure you, this girl is gonna put you in this girl is gonna like put you in ICU or CCU. She's gonna paralyze you or whatever. But he was the one ended up doing that on 5th February 2018. Many. I mean, I still, to date, I have not done anything like that. I've been assaulted by my mother with a pan, with a metal spatula, on my elbows, knees, mouth, and that was repeatedly, like over and over, like continuously, um, on Monday. Um, this was, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was like in 2005, or, I mean, 2006 or 2007. But she kept, like, hitting me with the metal spatula in my mouth and in my elbows, and she would not stop. I even have, like, fractures in my elbows and knees. I don't know about in my mouth, but I mean, it did hurt pretty bad, like when she was hitting me with the metal spatula in my mouth, but definitely my elbows and knees were fractured. My elbow, um, I have like problems in my knees from her. And then there was another incident like where she took a hot pot that had like boiling water in it. Um, when before I could drain the contents of it out, she picked it up and she threw that at me. I think that was probably in 2007 or 2008. I'm not sure. And the reason why I wanted to drain it out was because she kept accusing me and harassing me uh, about about leaving I think food out and making a mess in the kitchen when I hadn't even been in the kitchen, and that I remember I didn't even eat anything that whole day. And I was just waiting for them to leave the kitchen so that I could make myself something to eat. And I got like fed up with like the harassment and like the ill treatment, and I just so that's why I was gonna drain I was gonna drain out like the water she was boiling. Um, and before I could do that, she threw that hot pot with the hot boiling water at me. She threw it at me. So that's the kind of like abuse I've been dealing with for a long time now, many years. She had me like she had me she, I don't know how to she had something really horrible done to me when I was 18. She forcefully left me for a guy in I can't remember what city this guy is from. Like I don't know if he's from Sacramento or Hayward or where, but actually I think he's from Modesto, but I don't know where the incident took place. I just know it was in the state of California. And she so we went to California for a wedding, and she she met this guy there. He was about I think he was about 35 or something, and he was like um my mother's cousin's husband's first cousin or something. And just after a day or two of knowing him, um m- it was when my mom was ready to go back home to Portland. He had requested her to leave me there. That he wants to take me to some places, and I told my mother no. I even tried to get into. Uh, I tried to get into my mom's Jeep, and she would not let me. She blocked me from getting into the Jeep, and she popped her eyes out at me. she was like scaring me, trying to intimidate me. And she just left me there by force for him against my will. And the guy ended up sexually violating me. Um, like he made forced sexual contact to me after I told him no. Um, and then he just like he took me to this like motel and he just like he was like doing whatever he wanted to do. Like I had no say so. And he was also like using like scaring and intimidation tactics on me. Um, there was like a lot of shouting by him at me, um, and shouting and screaming. I was so young. I was inexperienced. I didn't know what to do at that time. Now I'm much older, and I've had some exposure, and like I know what to do in that situation. Like I know what to do now. Like if I were to ever be in that situation again, I wouldn't allow myself to remain in that situation, as I know what to do now. That's what I'm trying to say. So guys, we are about 45 minutes 52 seconds in. Oh, God. There's been so much EMR damage been done to my face. There's so much EMR damage that's been done to my face. And the EMR devices, it doesn't actually work unless you have the radioactive substance in your system. I'll be right back. back. We are still recording, I think. I have to go see if there's anybody out there, like, such as the Portland police. Somebody just drove off with their vehicle. I think likely that was Portland police. I'm not sure. Gonna go and find out. Oops. My sister did all this.
Don't call me that. I'm not. You're like related to you.
She's biologically my sister. She's my blood sister. She has paranoid schizophrenia. That's her right there. Her name is Aisha Sonia Akhtar. She's a mental case. I see somebody flashing their light. Gonna go and find out. So I don't know if that was a police car or what, but I assume that was the police car. They were flashing their light in that direction right there, which means they were here on this side right here. And they started flashing as soon as I had gone outside through the back. I want to know what is going on here. I think its license plate is 966 KSF. I didn't really catch it well. It's a white car. There's another vehicle coming through. all this activity going on as soon as I came out here. It is 8:18 p.m. Oh, excuse me, guys. That's him, my father. He tries to sleep here all day, all night long.
Lumina, get off my
Because
face.
he's obsessed with me. Him and his wife are sexually obsessed with me. Every time I wake up, they come and fucking stalk me up here on the main floor.
You're a liar. You need help.
And they wait for me to fall asleep. And the moment I turn my lights off downstairs in the basement, they come rushing down
You're
from the upper
delusional.
level
You have a delusional
to the
mental
main floor.
disorder. You're gonna pay. Stay away from Dad. You better stop saying those disgusting things to him.
No, that is what he does. You've witnessed it.
I'm warning
And you're
you.
lying about it. Yeah, you're warning me what? What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Don't come near her.
What are you gonna do? Get away from me.
Get out of here, kitchen. Why are you here?
Why are you coming after me? You have no
I'm
right
in
to
the
come
kitchen.
after
I
me.
said I was trying to get food. Get out, please. Get out. Don't come here.
Just stay in your filth downstairs. Stay away from here.
My filth? Look at your filth right here. All this you did. You did all this. You piss and shit on yourself. That is him. That is Muhammad Irshad Akhtar.
Please, get
Get away from me! I was standing here.
out. She just hit his mother hard.
Huh? I didn't even
She
touch
pushed-
her.
She pushed that.
It's-
She pushed the couch into my mom's legs. She attacked my mom. She's a liar. She needs help.
Does mom have any
She's
injuries?
a very sick person.
We are 57 minutes and 42 seconds in. 57 minutes and 52 seconds in. So tired. Oh my god. I don't think you guys can see me. Not sure. Just that I take a rest on the bed. My legs are tired. I'm just waiting for them to leave. I'm so tired. God. Ak för att cry. So, this video shows a like and then 0 likes, 1 like, 0 likes. Back and forth. It's per second. From 1 like to 0 likes. 1 like to 0 likes. Per second. I just feel like going to sleep. Legs are so tired. Guys, I am gonna stream and we'll start another stream. If, well, I suppose if I hear somebody come down here, or maybe if I don't know. Just wanna relax. I think the police, they're just waiting for me to end uh the live broadcast, and then they want to come in here and make a false arrest, or force me into like a psychiatric evaluation in the psychiatric unit or something. Or in like a mental health department, like in a hospital. I just can't let that happen. I have to protect myself. I have to protect myself from those. Even if I'm looking terrible, and like I still have to, you know, broadcast the video. Oh God. I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. जिगर तो सो जाऊं. Mm. Is it possible for us to view who is viewing our video or like live broadcast? Is it possible to find out who's viewing you? Hmm. I just feel like going to sleep, guys. I'm getting really tired. Oh my God. Oh, my facial muscles have been ruined, destroyed with electromagnetic radiation through the radioactive gas and radioactive substance. That's why it looks like, my face is drooping down because all the muscles have been broken down with the EMR device, the electromagnetic radiation device. I'm so tired. Oh my God. Oh, इतना ठंडा लगता. Oh, it's so cold. I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna go and just, I don't know. Excuse me, Lord. Oh, so from what I've seen outside, it looks like they're just waiting for me to end the video stream, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to keep it running until it stops and restart again. By the way, who are you calling motherfucker? Are you talking about your sister? Talking about yourself? You were the one with your, that was with your Fua Nazma, right? You're the one trying stuff on your Fua Nazma. On your Fufi Nazma. We heard you say all that shit to mom. I feel like puking, guys. I don't know what they've done to me. Oh, surely they must have put something in the food. I did leave it unattended for a while there, and they managed to get get there before. Whoa. So they managed to get there before I could take my food items, is what I'm trying to say. The food that I need. Just gonna sit and relax in here. I'm really tired. God, I feel like puking. Like, if I end the live stream, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what they're gonna, like. So I'm pretty afraid to do that. Just need somewhere to sit and relax. Oh, oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. I'm really tired. But I'm right here. Oh, I just want to hurl. I feel like puking. Jikata ugly kartu. Not feeling well at all. Oh. Do you hear that? Sounds like somebody's trying to come down my staircase. I'm just so tired. Mm. I think he's just like waiting there, um, and like sleeping there, waiting for me to fall asleep so that he can come and violate me, him and his wife. Ow. Ow, guys. The center of the left side of my brain inside my head, it hurts. I'm so tired. Just feel like going to sleep. Tired that guy is so nice. Guys, is it is 8:45 p.m. I am gonna end the stream. We are 1 hour 20 minutes in live streaming. I'm gonna end the stream once again. It is Sunday, 12th January 2020. Ending stream. 1 hour 21 minutes in.